All right, Robert Ray back again. My quest to get 2300. I am currently at 2105. And let's see if we can get a 10-minute game. And I've had some games here lately where I do well in the opening and halfway through the middle game. Then I tend to fall apart. All right, but let's play d4. Bishop comes out. All right, so now he is going to play like a king's end set up, and a pawn comes up. Okay, so he's planning on this push. We'll stop that. And now we will bring our bishop out. And now let's see. I push to... I can actually push here. Oh, he wants me to push. He takes, I take. I push. He takes. I take. He either brings them here, or he drops them back into here. Tell you what, let's do that. This is just something we've been working on. We'll see how this goes. He drops there. Now my bishop has to move away. Okay, so this is interesting. What if I just let him take? What if I push? All right, let's do this. Let's do this. If he takes here, I could take here. Okay. All right, let's take. And I'm going to be down. I'm going to be down. Down a pawn after all this. Oh my gosh. All right, let's castle. All right, so that's not the route to go. Actually, that turns out to be a transpose into a Pirc Defense with my e-pawn up here. Okay, that's not the route to go. All right, let's do this. He can come in here. And push him out. Well, I'll do this, then do this, then push and try to open this king side up. But my queen's off the board, so that's... all right, let's do this. Now he just comes right in here. Let's go ahead and push him out. All right, where's he going? All right, we'll push. Oh. Push here. Look what he just did. All right, he's going to take back. And let's... What if all right, let's do this. If I do this. Comes in here, come here. Then he just pushes. All right, so that's not the way to go in this opening. Actually comes in here. I can take. Should have just came right here. Push. Okay. What are we going to do here? Let's do this. I mean, we're hitting this right here. I'm sorry, we're hitting this. Pushes. He comes here. It's going to do that. What if we come here? All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Hitting here. What am I missing? What am I missing here? What did I just miss? What did he just take? He took. I didn't miss anything. All right, let's do this. He pushes, we just take. You want to take here. And we are, I'll leave it right there. All right, let's go here, because now I'm threatening this. All right, let's go here. Can't push. We can't push. I take here, he takes. But he did not. He did not. All right, let's go here. Let's just push them out. He goes here. I'll just move up. Okay, let's see. All right, we're going here, and we are, let's see if we can lock them out of these squares, the dark squares. I'll just come in. No, can't block that. Come in here, rook up. I mean, how do we do this? All right, let's do this. We are going to block them out. do this. Can we get him off the board? And let's see, I'm down almost a minute on time. Let's go here. And let's see, he goes here, I take. Oh, interesting. What if I just come up here, threaten this guy? He got nothing, 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 nothing. Yeah. Just come in here. Come here. All right. Let's do this. All right, now he's threatening. Is he going to have to go back? He's going to go back. And go here. All right, let's go here. Let's go here. We're back. And we're hitting here where we've got a pin there, but it's not going to matter. Let's go here. Maybe we just come up here. And go right here. Or maybe we just go back into here. Okay. Let's go. No, we're not going to do him. We're going to do this. We're going to do this because now I got this protected. I got this protected. I can actually move my piece away. All right, let's do this. Is he going to push? I don't think he would. Can't push either of these. All right, so now he can come down here, and let's do this. Oh, what are we gonna do? We are gonna come right here, maybe here. I've also got this under guard. He come in here. Oh, let's see, push, push. He's got to come here. All right, so I'm actually up on time right now. Pieces are even. Yeah. Honestly, I think he's got to play this move. Because if I get this in then over here, and I can get that to drop. If he comes here, this is his problem. And right here, where's he going? Yeah, of course he sees it. All right, if I take, he takes. Push here. If I go here, He goes, all right, let's do this. Let's do this because now I'm hitting this. And if he goes here, I take, he takes, and I'm going to back out here and push his pawn up the board. All right, so if he plays this move, I can take, he takes. This actually falls. He can't do this. If I take with check, I will take with check. Now he just comes in here. All right, we're going to take here. And we're going to take here. It's got to come back here. And we are going to do this, come in here. And he can't do this, can't do this, can't do this. This could fall. Okay, I go here, he moves away, and this falls. So he's got some issues. All right, this pawn is passed. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Give him a check. And we're going to do this. And we're going to hit here. And we're going to push this pawn. And we're going to push it again. He can't come into here. And what do we do? Okay, let's see. Let's do this. And let's push him up. And he is on the verge of being out of moves. All right, let's do this. All right, how did I break through on this? Okay, let's. All right, let's. Oh my God. All right, let's do this. Here. We're going to come back here. We're going to come in. We're going to come this way. He can't take here. Or he can't put. Okay. And we're going to push this pawn. And we are going to come in here. We're going to push this pawn. It's going to go up. And he's in deep trouble now because he can't stop me from queening. Okay, he's in check. He resigns. All right, let's do a quick game review, and we may go over this game. All right, up to 21-12. And looks like 2150, 1800. Let's check my blunder real quick. That was the blunder. Best move. This castle. This castle, because if he takes, then I take. That's, yeah. Man, how did I miss all this stuff? All right, let's take a look at this game. It actually is end up being considered Pirc Defense, but anyway, their situation, they come out like this, and I know they're going to put a bishop here, and I got to be careful of this push, the e5 push. So now once he plays this, he's got the potential to push e5. Now here, I'm looking at the engine. The engine just says, you know, knight to f3, yeah. Knight to f3 is top move. Well, that's actually what I played. And he came out. So here I was like, what do we do? How do we do this? Queen to d2. I'm just preparing this. Now, when he castles, he gives me the opportunity to push in the center. The engine actually says, just go ahead and castle long. And that's, you know, I was sitting there thinking, castle long. He could do this, take, but he can't even push there. I still got time, but for whatever reason, I don't look at it that way. I push. He takes, and he drops back. And here's where the engine said I made a blunder when I came up here. Like I said, just a castle. That's he takes. And I've got two pieces on here, plus the rook spin, and I got a slight advantage, but that's not what I played. I pushed up. He takes with the knight. I take with my knight. He takes. I take, and I end up a pawn down in this situation. All right, so now I've got to figure out how do I play this. All right, so I'm trying to just push him around. He comes back, push forward, and now in here I actually wanted to open lines up, but it didn't work. I mean, he still got these two shut down. He's winning here, and I'm hitting here. He protects. I may bring my rook over because I'm thinking, all right, so I'm hitting here. If he moves it back. I can take. I mean, it's just it gets really messy. But instead, he traded off. Then he took the pawn. Actually, then just said I could have went c4 and trapped him in. I mean, if he brings this, I mean, he can come down like this. Take, and we're back to even material. But he's still got a better position. All right, but he took. I took, and now he brings his bishop back, and now I'm thinking, all right, if it's my move, I take here, then take here. He pushes. Now, I mean, seriously, what would happen if I did this? Take. He comes in here. Let's say I drop back. But the problem is this particular move. And I can't really stop it. Well, I mean, once he goes here, I can go here, but I'll be tied down. All right, but anyway. Okay, he played it over that way, and I'm just wanting to stop the pawn. Let's see what he did. Actually, king to b2. The engine likes it best. But he went ahead and pushed. So, but now he's given away his pass pawn. He brings his bishop down, and now I'm going to protect. His rook comes in, and my knight comes down, and I mean he doesn't have any ends at the moment. He brings it over. All right, I push, kick him out, and now I've got a pin set up. Brings this knight around. All right, so now here I'm looking at, all right, if I give it, if he goes back here, I got to actually do this, mess his pawns up. All right, but he comes that route. So I just bring my bishop down, hitting the knight and protecting these two squares, the d2 and the d4 square. He drops back, bishop up. And now I'm going to activate my rook, get him in the game. Now, the reason I put the point or king here, I want to protect these 2 squares and be able to move my bishop away. All right, he pushes. Now I'm coming down in the back door there. He pushes, and I give him a check. He goes f6. Now rook to h8, and he is starting to feel some pressure. He moves the knight back, and here rook to h6 was the move. He pushes b5, but now we take, and I am just winning. Rook to g5 was the move, but I played rook to h6. Still better, just not as precise. Give him a check. Get the rooks off the board, which the engine says that was stupid. Engine actually wanted me to go rook to h6 check. King to g7. Rook to g6. Let's see. Let's say king goes to h8. And I can actually bring my rook over here, target this pawn. But the way I played it, the engine said that's stupid. I was thinking, all right, I got an extra pawn here. Yeah, but how do I make any progress? I'll start pushing the pawn up the board. And he had to come over and protect it, but I push the pawn up the board. And here, king to f6. And he can just come in the back, I suppose. He goes forward, but now h6, and now he's in a lot of trouble. And I actually thought about this. I thought about this move here, but you know, take like this. All right, he's going to come in a d6, but what if he pushes here? D6 is still the key move. All right, but anyway, I eventually just work my way into the position, take, and I play this totally wrong. But it's a hard position for him to defend. All right, but anyway, that is this game for the night, and I will see you on the next video.